The Democratic Republic of Congo formerly joined the East African Community in July 2022. But according to Article 132.4 of the treaty, DRC was supposed to commence their financial obligations to the community of $7.9 million by July 2022.
However, at its 15th June 2023, the DRC has not made any remittance funds to the community.
The regional legislators are now concerned that the community cannot proceed to implement some of the activities of integrating DRC until the new member sends in their contribution to the community.
So we did not have the roadmap for the integration of the DR Congo. We did not have the treaty amended. And if you look at those activities that we stated them of, one is the procurement of interpretation and translation equipments. And the total amount of money for all the organs and institutions of the community is a total of around $4.2 million. So we are saying this cannot take place since they are not priority. Let's first amend the treaty. And secondly, DRC should be able to send money, and that once this is done, we shall be able to have a supplementary. And therefore, we have said this money should go to the General Reserve.
As of 14th June 2023, a total of $48.3 million was still outstanding, with South Sudan being the biggest defaulter. South Sudan has not paid $29.4 million, Burundi $9.4 million, DRC $7.9 million, Rwanda $920,000, Uganda $1.2 million, Kenya $20 only, and Tanzania $1,915.
But we still have a challenge. We need the roadmap to formally and properly have Congo obliged to all those things that are supposed to do. Fine, we are with them in the community, but there are things they haven't ratified. We are suffocated that we cannot do any job. Remember, we were moving on the budget of 6 nations. Along the way, we were joined by DRC. But even the 6 nations, they were not all committed fully. The minister for South Sudan has never been here. They always delegate. The minister has not sat in this commitment. As Uganda, we continue to suffer because of paying, Kenya and all the others, but we want to look at the bigger picture as well. I know that the entry of Congo eases a bit of the pressures we have as Uganda in terms of the other borderline and our people that are trading with Congo.
This revelation came as lawmakers passed a supplementary budget of $17 million in Arusha, Tanzania.
We recognize the importance of DRC in this community, and therefore we mean good for them, and that once everything is remitted from their side, we shall be able to appropriate the same money that we have sent to the General Reserve back to implement those activities.
Meanwhile, the Regional Assembly has unanimously agreed to set up a budget committee to help the Assembly scrutinize the budget. Currently, the budget matters are being handled by the General Purpose Committee, which, according to legislators, is crowded with so many work.
That some of us, Right Honorable Speaker, will give a notice. We want a budget committee to analyze the systems. We want a budget committee that can participate at the beginning of the budgeting such a call. In September, in December, we review the estimates of this budgeting system. How can just administration take 50 million in the budgeting system when the activities of EAC take 15 million? Who knows the nitty-gritty of that expenditures?
Jjingo Francis, NTV in Arusha, Tanzania.